boys and girls, we're going to be going over lesson 12, understand integers. Integers is just another way of saying numbers, okay? It includes negative and positive numbers, which is why you see here in number 1 the little negative symbol in front of the number 5. Okay, now this lesson is pretty self-explanatory. There isn't any computation yet. Tomorrow's lesson will have some computation with more like algebra, but not so much with these types of numbers, okay? So the key thing here is looking at keywords, okay? So for number 1, it says 5 degrees below 0. So in this case, when you think of a thermometer, okay, and you have the 0 in the middle, let me go here. Let's pull up the little board, and it doesn't seem to be working. Okay, there we go. Nope, seems to be stuck. Okay, here we go. So we have, let's pretend this is my thermometer, okay? Here's my 0. Here we have the little lines. This would be -5, -10 if we were to keep going, okay? Up here it would be 5, and if I were to keep going, we would have 10, okay? Anything below the 0, we're going into negative numbers now. Anything above, obviously, would be the positive number. So if I, like they said in this example, 5 degrees below 0, we would obviously be talking about a negative number. So that's why it's written here as -5, okay? So for number 2, a profit. The word profit is the key word in this scenario. If you have a profit of $37, you obviously gained it, okay? So let's say that I sold something for $50 and I bought it for, I don't know, $20, okay? Well, in this case, I made a profit of $30 in the scenario that I just gave you. So it means that you earned it, you received it. So that would be a positive, earning a positive number. So we would write, you can either write it as plus 37, or you just write the number 37. Either one of these is fine. I'm going to tell you from now, we don't really use this. With the little plus symbol in the front, we use the regular standing alone number, okay, just to symbolize a positive number. Looking at number 3, an altitude of 1,384 feet. Now, altitude is obviously going higher, right? Like a mountain has an altitude of 1,384 feet. That's going to be positive, not negative, okay? So we would write it as 1,384. You can write it like that, whoops, or with a little plus in the front. Not needed because, like I just mentioned, we do not use this little symbol in the front. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that so we're not confused. Okay, for number 4, a loss of 12 points. The key word in this scenario is the word loss. Okay, if you lose something, you're obviously not, it's not in your favor. So in this case, it would be a negative number. So we would write it as -12. It's so slow lately. So -12. Remember to show the negative symbol in front of the integer, okay, or the number. Otherwise, if you just put 12, then it's going to look like a positive number and your answer would be wrong, okay? For number 5, a gain of 15 yards. So if you're gaining something, it's in your favor. So it's going to be a positive number. Okay, so it'll be positive 15, or just write the 15 here. $15 in debt. Okay, if I owe money, or I'm upside down, or whatever the case is, it's going to be negative. Okay, so I would write -$50. Now when you get to the charts down here, okay, I don't really want you to focus on what does 0 represent. You're not tested on it, so I don't want you to worry about it because it does kind of complicate things a little bit. Just fill in the integer section here so that we're just writing the either negative or positive numbers, okay? And then you have 2 word problems at the bottom. Now remember, this worksheet is different than the one that you're going to have in the classwork. It's very similar, set up the same way, just different questions, different numbers. But the keywords should be the same, okay? If you have any questions or doubts, that's pretty much it. It's just 12 quick, easy questions. If you have any questions or doubts, just as always, reach out to me, okay guys? Have a wonderful day. Bye.